Fesgur mar roiúla agus fáilte gan ó réidir Albannach Australia a dés ag coig EBI in 93.1 FM ar digitach EBI World News-Ruig ar an líne. Is Misha Renish Nick Gary. Good afternoon and welcome to Scottish Radio Hour here at 5EBI, 103.1 FM or digital EBI World. My name is Rachel Hay and a special welcome to anyone listening from further afield with our streaming service at www.5ebi.com.au. Chimada Shivanji, how are you today? Hamihin Gama, agus Santoshiki, Marsavishko, Le Noyoch Behichen. I myself am well and keen to start, as always, with this week in animal news. A baby red panda has been born at Edinburgh Zoo. That was 8 weeks ago, on the 10th of July, but keepers have just taken its first pictures, ready for its first health checks this week. Ruach Cudyan Panda Ruach an an zoo an Indonesian Vahil da Mias. Ach, hog luch currim jelvan ye an shachgan shaw. Hai to Jessachig sonnach head trip ran dochter. She Ginger is Bruce, a hound, a hedge parent and a chullen. Ach, hedge and chullen anjamachig as je ran dochter in a gate of Keenshach Gavelislan. The kids' parents are called Ginger and Bruce, but the baby will be named after it's been checked by the wildlife conservation teams. Red pandas are endangered, a little larger than a cat, with red and white fur and a large bushy tail. We have some here at the zoo in Adelaide. Ha panda han jarag awn yn cwnnyrst, beccan na smó an a cat, le falt jarag ys gial, agus yarabal dosach. Ha fiawanach yn a sio awn yn Adelaide. Fyr chi yn cydyn awn sy'n serfi fat caramesan, ach, nyr a gas a se, ha yn doch as awn gymffaich yn poblach he, awn sy'n tai tyfa mwy a hec na panda hun. The baby will stay in the cubbing den for a few months as it gets more independent, but after that hopefully visitors will begin to see it explore the outdoor enclosure. In Aberdeen, a fisherman has caught a blue lobster. Fashgeir op yen, glach ias gyda gymach gyrym. Hashin gyma michelmanta. Ystach a gymach a van awn yn gach da chead million. Agus bíse na tathart sgas mí normalach gineach a céalachas go bhfuil cus grun an jóla eke. Blue lobsters are very rare, approximately 1 in 2 million, and occur because of a genetic abnormality which causes them to produce too much of a certain protein. Ricky Greenhow, the fisherman who caught the lobster, has been fishing off Aberdeen since he was 14. He's now 47, and this is the first time he's seen one. I spotted it straight away and put him in a box of his own, he said. Ricky Greenhow fi a giasgach fashger op yen, wel na hi ceherjig blian a rish, agus essen shach ger da ich et an ish, agus chanach ge rief a la hedge. Chynnych mi hollow as a ravise, agus churj mi awn a box a lesh hen hurstje. Ve giamach yen mead sha stoch a coig not richet, ach ha seo há mi chumanta, but trúig a chuir an an pot. Cur mi fáin gaduscadan. A normal lobster of that size, about 1.5 kilos, would be worth around £25, but Mr. Greenhouse says he'll phone the local aquarium to see if they would be interested, or otherwise he'll put the lobster back in the sea. It's so rare, he said, it would be a shame to put it in a pot. That's all for animal news this week, which makes it time for our first tune. Here's the Paul McKenna Band with The Lobster Set. Stochach an big caineach fionnachah gun de bhrééis an chabal gelling a cheangalas lálas as na harag rééis an tír bhór. Ba me sean an clasar leine can am, agus hutch an teacheraching amach. Ha mi brian mi en seo ag Jeffa Uran van Ur Shin. Some of you might remember that a year ago, the undersea cable connecting Lewis and Harris to the mainland electric grid broke. Actually, in the middle of an online class I was attending with a teacher in Lewis who just disappeared. Anyway, I've been reporting on the ongoing electricity shortages and concerns about reconnection since that time. And I have good news now. The new cable has been installed and turned on. Ha cable ur gelling a ha ciangal risha grid nash into erdal bio. Risha an David, shin fashger bliana, agus falios as na harag, van ur shin an Eshamal station and coach gianadal son and cush gelling. Broke in October nearly 12 months ago, and Lewis and Harris have since been relying on disused local stations for their electric supply. The situation also had a huge impact on local groups working on putting renewables into the grid. Hogan Sayachig boy vor Kujach a buyan an Elenach le projecten a nuwagachel a va a kursjellen hunnegrid is na skemich en achgan an tav. Gert de va kutjans na helen en neer a gragur a currum a vaun kabel oor nas moa a hoor en saas. Ha am fer u komasach is 3 fichet kilovolts ravel a maravan kabel of vaun. Although people in the Western Isles had said that this was a chance to put a bigger cable in, the new one is capable of carrying the same amount of power as the old one. Speaking of under the sea and connectivity, though, a number of engineers and parliamentarians in Scotland are looking at the undersea road tunnel system in the Faroes and suggested that it could be used for islands communities in Scotland as well. One tunnel in the Faroes, between Stramoy and Eysturoy, has cut travel time between the capital Tórshavn and the village Runavík from an hour and a half to just 15 minutes. Ha tunnel an úr an Ellen and Curach, a Jane of Jitter Wage, the Corishnach and Yena Dullan Shin. For úr gale at the Tórshavn agus balla Runavík, ach coig jeg minute janish. Agus mar sin, ha engineerin agus luch gefal met jaun an alpa, a brain me ein system tunnel an rahech, ouns na helen and an alpa kujach. Andy Sloan of the engineering firm Cowie UK said, in the Faroes, the social impact is quite dramatic. Tunnels have improved connectivity and are giving communities opportunities of repopulation and getting to hospitals and amenities. Brendan O'Hara of the SNP MP for Argyll and Bute supports the idea, but says they should try out a short route first, or maybe even install a tunnel on the A83, which is often affected by landslides. Hurst Brendan O'Hara, balwa fallamach va yara gael isbot, gumbia gefrekrach slia garech each en santashichi. Maar a shempler hurstje tunnel age en a kerafekes 3 farenby mayman slave ag a treich. Han biach shaw ek a hec na faroich gyreu a bala a va na hawns na helenan, agus mar sin nach buchor da gynja a fi fo mi les sgas yn ach a farenby et a farach hurstje. Hai a terson dernia chumol far a velet terson a vi. He said, the Faroese have got this idea that the Faroes is one city and no one should be disadvantaged by where they live. They have to keep their rural villages populated and they're prepared to invest in keeping people where they want to stay. The sustainability of rural communities is at the heart of this. I asked around for people's opinions on tunnels in the Western Isles and didn't get much of a response. Hier mi man gorch jason biach gan me yensha, agus chadrosh dernia mor yn goladir. Va dragan ora me gekeen chach me yen repopulation. Darinne as na Helen ha sinna céalach duine bh amí ag nach eileálik, ach ag a bheith agat. Agus ha sinna céalach gan bé a cheannach ag tehan ans na Helenan san ára van agat ag nach hel ag tealach in yoga in adult. Most people were worried about the talk of repopulation. They're all for maintaining the communities in the Western Isles, but are very cautious about incomers who mightn't speak Gaelic but have more buying power than local young families, and are therefore worried about anything that might make this problem worse. Others pointed out that while the ferries do have more than their share of problems, and the number of broken down ferry stories I didn't include in the news show this week is quite large, they do allow people to travel without cars, which a road tunnel wouldn't. One person suggested that running a high-speed train between the islands with this undersea tunnel instead. Horsterne ella gavel seo a curcadjam carichan, agus mar sin nach bhéag tunnelin go ddífar do réine ag nach el carichan. Ha asigan nas codichala do réine ag nach el carichan thursted, agus ha echgrú falta ann le bátichan na Helenan. Horst fer a bhain gan big train al loa na siar elms na tunnelin. In general, the people I asked said it was more important to connect the island's communities to the services in Stornoway than it is to connect them to the mainland. Son of all hurch cudjach hurch na dyrnia erend o year mi gavele nas cudramicha da vinch na Helenan a Jess a vi cialcha rhys Johnaway sna serafesha na han shin na ha a cial na sladger yen of rishin cheer vor. Peace na yach gala must change shin gan ella. One more piece of infrastructure news before we go to a song. The Queen's Ferry Crossing Bridge across the Forth is often closed during winter due to the risk of falling ice, so the cables are being cleaned. Technicians will abseil from the top of one tower, more than 200 metres in the air, and use soap and water to clean the steel suspension cables. And through winter, thermal cameras will monitor the cables to see whether the washing affects the formation of ice. Herge and Queen's Ferry Crossing arúnig go trich regionrig erechels gan bíé a tucham, agus mar sin héid na cabal an a glánig an seach an seo. Absaili an luch gláni wel túr a bhain, agus le sépan is usca gláni éit na cabalin. Ring geaurig seo, bí camera an chess a coietar na cabalin a faichan an cuch J a bhí saun. Host Chris Tracy, stewardess drachagin an an tuv yes alba. Van a rascal an drachach had dos de crunach a ger na cabalin. A chance gavel sin a cudjach na crystal an J. Leis na hel sin a glanag ach túr van, he sin a vel sin fi. Since the Queen's Ferry Crossing opened to the traffic in 2017, said Chris Tracy, the bridges manager for South East Scotland, dust and dirt has accumulated on the cables. These tiny particles may be helping ice crystals form. The first cables were installed in 2015, and there are no records of any ice forming on them until 2019. By cleaning the cables on one tower, we'll be able to measure the impact this has. Well, it's a bridge, and it's crossing the Forth, so here's Robin Lang singing the Forth Bridge song.
There's a line of symmetry to catch the watcher's eye. Waves upon the water echo, waves across the sky. Engineering waves were made, ripples carry on. A sturdy string of diamonds, strong and shining diamonds, proudly standing, no more a fairy landing, between the darkness and the dawn. The Forth, for all its beauty, is deep and dark and wide. For centuries the traveller stood sadly by the tide. Ben Baker was the engineer to span the Forth at last, Arrows were the builders, whose finished bridge bewilders and enthralls us. Its humpback beauty calls us, a bridge back to the past. Englishmen and Irishmen, Scots from far and near, a soldier ant invasion on the move for 7 years. With scaffolding and rivet guns, winches, carts and cranes, boatmen, joiners, riggers, steelmen, boys and briggers, busy beavers, building cantilevers to carry the northbound trains. A chain of steel now stretches, linking land to land. Lothian and Fife are fettered firmly hand to hand. A wonder web that catches the dawn of each new day, a bridge of poise and balance, a fairy tale of science pioneering, railway engineering, showing the world the way. Catch the watcher's eye, waves upon the water, echo waves across the sky. Engineering waves were made, ripples carry on, a sturdy string of diamonds, strong and shining diamonds, proudly standing, no more a fairy landing, a bridge between the darkness and the dawn.
That was local Adelaide group 12 Corbies and a Lark singing Hymn Morvianov, I See the Great Mountains. Speaking of mountains, a couple from Aberfeldy, Callum McLean and Jenny Graham, have just completed the longest straight-line walk in the UK without crossing a paved road. Choisich Callum McAlehan agus Jenny Grahamach an leine déirech asáide gon rahad lechichte san rioch gönigte. Vai a fascer ceir 50 kilometr in a ráte, agus vai et ceir wain a strepig as déir raibh drumach ga agel geloin. It was 49 miles, or just under 80 kilometres, through the Cairngorms, and it took them just a bit under 84 hours. Took them just under 84 hours to reach Corgarth after they left the pass of Drumachga last Monday. Not only were there no paved roads, but there were no paths or trails either, and they had to wade through thigh-high heather and pull themselves up steep slopes, all while carrying their tents and 4 days of food in their backpacks. Ged nach ro rahat lechig je awn, charo slia ba nio slia threpi nio a lechet jawn, agus mar sin va achgyr cosiach tro frich ho arsh tri cas, agus rig strepig slef chin casa, agus sin le tentichin agus big a chul. Ha mi tolich can droin me shaw, horst Callum, ach chajade me a reist je. I'm happy I've done it, said Callum, but I wouldn't do it again. There have been a couple of failed attempts before to complete the route after the Ordnance Survey plotted it a few years ago. However, when the couple reached the designated road end, it wasn't a paved road, but actually a dirt track. So the couple had to get out their maps and work out where the nearest road was, which was about 2 kilometres further away. Have you an ershaich in Roisha? As Jagan survey ordination slia plot over Hion Carabli and Akin, ach gal ni dollar. Agus nuair a ránig a chwpl seo an jeireg, uair amach nach rá rahat lechichte a bhain ach slí a talving. Mar sin bheachgur I 10 kilometr ella a cosiach. A running club from Edinburgh also made a record this week, reaching all 282 Munros, that's a mountain over 3,000 feet, or 914 metres, in a single day. Ránig buan strepi fod yn éidirnig gach ben ráhich. Sin biawn har 9 metr a adje, awn o wa a fan. Ha buan ella sio eich yn roia. Gahari awn a mil yn eichet ceir a fichet a hoch, agus awn yn 2,000 a siach. Ach chadranig na buan at gach biawn. There have been many previous attempts at this, including in 1988 and 2007, but it's never actually been achieved, and some of the mountains have very few details about them because they're so rarely visited. Speaking of Edinburgh, though, a new multi-million-pound visitor attraction has opened up, all about whiskey. Personally, I'm not too interested, but I'm sure we have listeners who might be. Halarach turasach gur awn yn Dunedin, a ywnsach ysgwch gach rut mi enos gabehe. Lym hyn, a hanyl yachgam eich, a chami cyn siach gyfel dynia gestiach ec am biag unia, uia. Sawn awn son togalach bins a hae, estradia ffrewnsa, agus chosgyd ceher bliana, agus fasger 2 million not, a gach noagachag an togalach. It's in the former bins building on Princes Street and has taken 4 years and £185 million to remodel and fit out the property with facilities including shops, a whiskey cellar, 2 rooftop bars. It's said to be the largest single investment in Scotch whisky tourism, which attracted a record 2.16 million visitors in 2019. Ha buchen, Kellerin, agus da hai shenja awn, agus herig gyfel sio yn siel o farag a jas mor awn yn turasach ysgabehe. Hurst Ian Menierach, Cawnus Johnny Walker, se la mochel ha sio. Ha sin a cruich am a sŵr awn yn larach turasach bogi. Ivan Menzies, the chief executive, said this is a proud day for everyone. Johnny Walker Princes Street is a landmark investment in Scotch whisky and into Scotland, and it sets a new standard for immersive visitor attractions. Speaking of whisky, how about a little sing-along now? Here's Harry Lauder with A Wee Jochan Doresh. Jochan Doresh is, of course, Gaelic for a drink at the door.
I can understand son, I know the idea. Oh, man, I tell you, when we meet like this, it's grand. Oh, man, I think we'll have a wee joke and Doris, There's a good old Scottish custom that has stood the test of time. It's a custom that's been carried out in every land and clime, where brother Scots forgather. It's aye the usual thing. Just before we say good night, we fill our cups and sing. Just a wee joch and Doris, just a wee drap at all, just a wee joch and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bin. If you can say it's a brabrecht moonlicht night, well, you're all right, you came. Just a wee joch and Doris, just a wee drap at all, just a wee joch and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bin. If you can say it's a brabrecht moonlicht night, well, you're all right, you can. I like a man who is a man who's straight and fair, a sort of man who will and can in all things do his share. I like a man, a jolly man, the sort of man you know, the chap who slaps your back and says, man, jock, before we go. Just a wee joch and Doris, just a wee drap at all, just a wee joch and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bin. If you can say it's a brabrecht moonlicht night, well, you're all right, you can. Just a wee joch and Doris, just a wee drap at all, just a wee joch and Doris, before we gang awa. There's a wee wifey waiting in a wee button bin. If you can say it's a brabrecht moonlicht night, well, you're all right, you can. Man, there's nothing like a Highland welcome for you, no matter wherever you may go to. Aye, no matter wherever you would wander all over the face of the world, or over the face of the globe, as some peoples would say. I suppose you went to the island of Skye, to the misty island of Skye. You wouldn't be very long in the beautiful misty island of Skye before they would be saying to you, well, you have a wee joch just before you go. And of course you would say yes, and then you would say, just a wee joch and Doris, just a wee drap at all, just a wee joch. Oh, man, when you have...
Tá sé bhgéisteach rí uair réideó alpanach Australia jazz ag coig EBI in 93.1 FM digitach EBI World just rug an line. You're listening to Scottish Radio Hour on 5EBI 103.1 FM, digital EBI World or streaming online. And program seo sunnaíoch fa alpa agus van flua alpanach a seo an in Australia jazz agus erfiach na dúche. This program is for those interested in all things relating to Scotland and the Scottish diaspora here in Australia. Má sé ver son tacha chud hugging agus bhír núr ba radio cha bhí sin ach $10 gach bliana chud a fón go maire de Johnny Cash in 3 shach da coig 3 shach. If you'd like to help us stay on air, you can become a member for only $10 a year. To find out more or to get an application form, please ring Margot on 0413 722 537. That's 0413 722 537. And Scottish Radio are looking for more sponsors. So if you own a small business and would be interested in supporting our programme, please get in touch with us. You can have a small sponsorship announcement, like the one you will hear after the What's On. And it will be on radio, and you can reach a wider audience in the Scottish community and beyond. Get in touch with us at Scottish Radio and chat to our secretary, Margot Mernitz, on 0413 722 537, or by email at mernitz@live.com.au. That's Mernitz, MERNITZ, at live.com.au. Before I move on to the What's On, remember that the EBI listener survey is still running. So you can complete that online by going to the website and clicking Do Listener Survey, or you can come in and get a hard copy at the station, or you can phone into the station and ask for a hard copy to be sent to you. Which brings us to the What's On. There's not too much in September, and as I say, I'm reading from the Scottish Associations of South Australia date book, which is published at the beginning of the year. We are getting through the year at this point, so for everything I say, double check it with the people who are advertising. So on the 18th of September, the Port Adelaide Caledonian Society Highland Dancing Championships are scheduled for 8:30 a.m. at St Gabriel's Primary School. I'm not sure where that is, so you might have to Google it, and to check that it's still happening, you can contact the Port Adelaide Caledonian Society through Chief Jenny Niven, which is email Jenny, JENNY, full stop, NIVEN at hotmail.com, or by mobile at 0400 896 131. It's for the Highland Dancing Championships on Saturday the 18th. And it says Sunday the 19th, Celtic Championships. That same weekend is also the Port Adelaide Caledonian Society's monthly pop-up market, which is at the PACS Hall, 10 to 4 p.m, 189 Semaphore Road, Exeter. But as I say, do contact the Port Adelaide Kelly's Chief Jenny Niven to double-check that this is happening. And Tuesday the 28th of September is the Robert Burns Study Group, which ordinarily happens at 7:30 p.m. at the corner room of the Burnside Council offices, which is the corner of Portrush and Greenhill Road. And you should contact John Thornton to find out whether that's happening. By phone 0409 863 235, or by email johnjan4, which is JOHNJAN, then the number 4 at gmail.com, to double check that the Burns Study Group is happening. And on Sunday the 3rd of October is the Clan MacLeod pub lunch, which is at Largs Pier Hotel. 12 for a 12:30 p.m. start, and you should RSVP, or indeed check that it's happening, with Trevor Powell. 0419 819 834. So if you're a MacLeod, you're interested in going into pub lunch on the 3rd of October, contact Trevor Powell, 0419 819 834. And that's it for the What's On.
The What's On is brought to you by our sponsors, the Scottish Banner newspaper. The Scottish Banner is Australia's national Scottish newspaper, available each month with news from Scotland and the Australian Scottish community. Get your copy at newsagents or by subscribing at www.scottishbanner.com. For a good Scottish read, get the Banner.
Saura bangin ang ngawla Hogamer fain on sauraling Saura puin and nodding legal
hugmer féin an saoirling. Hugmer ling é ó Chill Craigville. Hugmer féin an saoirling. Sár a bui ó lí na gréine. Hugmer féin an saoirling. Babog na belten na maid in a tauri. Suas gach knop is she's gach clown. Kalini mashach ban gal a glegal. Hugmer féin an saoirling. Quillen is call is trom is queerhan. Hugmer féin an saoirling. An fuin seo glegal béal an áha. Hugmer féin an saoirling. Saoir a bangin na ngona. Hugmer féin an saoirling. Sár a bui na nód nín glegal. Hugmer féin an saoirling. Babog na belten na maid in a tauri. Suas gach knop is she's gach clown. Kalini mashach ban gal a glegal. Hugmer féin an saoirling.
I have a small correction to make to the What's On announcement, which is that the Highland Dancing Championships are not, in fact, happening at St Gabriel's School due to COVID issues, but will be happening at the Port Adelaide Callies Hall the same weekend. That's still the 18th and the 19th, but this means that the pop-up market is not happening. So no pop-up market, Highland Dancing Championships at the Port Adelaide Callies Hall in Exeter. Is Kevin ik dinge. Sorrow, sorrow. Is Kevin ik dinge. Is Kevin ik dinge. That was the Gloaming singing Saurug, Saurug, Summer, Summer. We've had a burst of summer weather here this week here in Adelaide. It's back to being cold and wintry again. But Scotland has had its fourth hottest summer on record. And this has affected water supplies, as you might expect. Nach rhaid chair seo an Adelaide rin seachgan. agus fuair a rís janis. Well, chunich mi sanas fo Scottish Water yn siachgan sio a gra gael G ushka awn, agus ageri dynia ushka a clachig geheffach gach. I was interested to see an advisement from Scottish Water this week saying that after people watering plants and filling paddling pools during the summer pushed water demand to its limits. And the general manager said, we can't do anything about the low rainfall, but customers can continue to help us by using water efficiently. Well, nach mesha ha unimpressed leis na water restrictions ha sin. Leis gan jach mahogol an in Australia ha fis acamora. Ma hau a geri dynia mead na sluga jarushka a clachig, femi tu a vi sodier. Na bi a cwr ushka dogar ag eta jach savatting ag a shia fesker, mar a shemplish. Ja, na putten de fotch voor, nur nach drei nu kach, agus machine eart. Having grown up in the millennium drought in Australia, I was pretty unimpressed with this advisement from Scottish Water. Like, if you want people to reduce their water consumption, you need to give clearer guidelines than just efficiently. For example, only watering at dawn and dusk if it's yellow, let it mellow, and so on. But that's just my soapbox. Since we're talking about weather, here's Julie Fowlis and Eddie Reader with Wind and Rain.
She's in Raj on the Shkisega. Boot and Jeba Hinne and Shayla got and drew. Sheer Henya can dish is good. The word two sisters came walking down the street. Oh, the wind and rain. Older one pushed the younger one and cried, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Took shining and she boy you find your hour north on the shkis again. I do than she ele and she and huge she can you can dish is good. So she pushed her into the river to drown. Oh, the wind and rain watched her as she fluttered down, crying, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Wat drukken ze aan een kiel in je woorden hask. Oh, en dus is again. I had sjouwen jouwe in een nacht. Sheer geen je kan dus is good. Of the woods came a fiddler fair. Oh, the wind and rain. He plucked 30 strands of her long yellow hair, cried, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Is it in your boa clean yen gishning van? Oh, the wind and rain. Then he made a fiddle bow of her long yellow hair. She had hair, you can dish, is good. I can string you knock and feel it, caught I couldn't do. Oh, the wind and rain. And he made fiddle pegs of her long finger bow. She'd say you can dish is good like it. And she made a little fiddle of her own breastbone. Oh, and dish is again. Her sound would melt a heart of stone. She'd say you can dish is good like it.
looking for my dinner on a Sunday night before I go to the church. She said that it's good for a young sinner. You better eat it all before you get any thinner. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. A plate full of scattan and some maracoo. Why the hell folks like it? Well, I ain't got a clue. Everybody needs a granny for a scattan. Everybody needs a granny. Everybody needs a granny for a scattan. Everybody needs a granny. I'm dancing on my way to Sunday school. I kicked a football straight at the minister's wife. He dragged me back to Granny's and he called me a fool. He slapped me to the table, sat me down on a stool. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. A plate full of scattan and some maracoo. Why the hell folks like it? Well, I ain't got a clue. Everybody needs a granny for a scattan. Everybody needs a granny. Everybody needs a granny for a scattan. Everybody needs a granny. This food makes me sick. It makes my skin crawl as I threw up. I fight and I brawl, arrested for 3 years, and to my great dismay, the prison cook was Johnny Beck from Carloway. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. A plate full of scattan and some maracoo. It's guaranteed to turn your gut to make you go spewing. Everybody needs a granny for a scattan. Everybody needs a granny. Everybody needs a granny for a scattan. Everybody needs a granny. Everybody needs a Big Mac or a Whopper. Everybody needs a Big Mac. Everybody needs a Big Mac or a Whopper. Everybody needs a Big Mac. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. A plate full of scattan and some maracoo. It's guaranteed to turn your gut and make you go spew. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. I got a plate full of scattan and some maracoo. A plate full of scattan and some maracoo. A plate full of scattan and some maracoo.
That was Pete and Diesel with a plate full of scathan and presumably also some maracoo. Because what is a bilingual Scottish radio programme without a bit of Petal? But it's time for me to bid you all farewell, so it's Sinevo Manish, fel nhw radio Alpanach Australia Jess, eg coig EBI, 93.1 FM. That's all we have time for today on Scottish Radio Hour at 5EBI 103.1 FM. So it's goodbye from me, Rachel Hay. Cheery and drasta, agus sorry live. Hi sin sif yn achiachging. Ach, cha follow fi, start your son oer radio erenach eg le oer. Scottish Radio Hour will be back at the same time next week, and of course don't forget Celtic Radio Hour at 5 p.m. on Saturday. And in fact, why go anywhere now? Stick around and listen to our friends at Irish Radio Hour coming up shortly at 1:30. Until then, here's the City of Adelaide Pipe Band.
Government of South Australia supports community broadcaster 5EBI.
Its member groups and volunteers.
5EBI has launched a new audience survey questionnaire and we seek your help. Answers to 16 questions will play a vital role in determining what you like about the station, what you don't, when you listen, and when and why you don't, plus a little bit about you. Your feedback will assist us in improving all on-air programming of the station, as well as supporting our marketing and sponsorship teams. Simply go to 5ebi.com.au and click on Listener Survey, or call the station on 8211 7635 and we will email or post the questionnaire to you, or drop in and pick one up. Your help will be greatly appreciated. And now, due to popular demand, we're extending the survey time, now ending Friday 17th of September. Give us your feedback to help us give you more of what you want to hear.
Planet Sounds, Tuesdays from 6 to 7 p.m. Hear the